Namaste, Jai Bharat. When you stretch something beyond its capacity, when you bend something beyond its capacity, ability, or say bendability, it breaks. Stretch beyond a point, it breaks. Bend beyond a point, it breaks. Is this not what the sanction of thoughts are doing? Now suddenly NATO comes up. Now, NATO's representative, whosoever it is, speaks for NATO, obviously. So I would say suddenly NATO comes up to say that anyone buying things from Russia will have to face sanctions, tariff, whatever it is. This is in addition to what US speaks of. Because Russia is fighting Ukraine. I see. Ukraine not fighting Russia. No, we are neither with Ukraine nor with Russia in the sense of a battle. As friends, of course, both are our friends. And if you ask who is more friend, the first time-tested friendship and the friendship is definitely with Russia than Ukraine or US or any other European nations. Except, of course, Israel. If you count Israel in the European nations, of course they are not. So our friendship with Russia is long-standing, and we believe in honesty and straightforwardness. We don't think something, speak something else, and do something else. So we hope we are transparent and the world understands it, and that's how we interact with people. Trustworthiness. That many people don't know even. They thrive on lies and deceits. And when you thrive on lies and deceits, what kind of personality you can claim for? Bharat Bharat had never resorted to lies and deceits. We have been honest, we have been straightforward, we mean what we speak, and possibly we do what we say. With all possibilities. So NATO says, you don't do this. Look, man, you have to be somewhere having an upper hand upon us to say this. And you think you have an upper hand, that's your belief. But that doesn't make us, we don't have self-respect. See, even if you have nothing, we will still be left with self-respect. Even if we have nothing in your perspectives or in your perception, we will still be left with self-respect, which you won't have if things go on like this. It's our prerogative. Our leaders are acting in the interest of our nation. For us it is nation first, Rashtraya Swaha. For us it is nation first. Other thing doesn't matter. Threaten you, okay. Sanction if you want to do it, go ahead. Tariff if you want to do it, go ahead. We will survive, at least. We will survive. We will not get entirely destroyed, because the entire destruction of our structure we had seen, that's not for 2 days or 3 days or 2 weeks. It was for 1,000 years. From what Bharat used to be once upon a time, which those who don't know history won't know. And the Europeans who speak with such arrogance, I understand it as arrogance, nothing more. The Europeans who speak with such arrogance should understand the history of Bharat, what we used to be. And then 1,000 years plus period of subjugation, subjugated by inferior people. Subjugation by inferior people. Inferior in every aspect of their existence. Intellectually inferior, traditionally inferior, culturally inferior. Those people have dominated us, ruled us for whatever reasons. We know how these things happen to us. If you can understand, good. Otherwise, no harm. In spite of the 1,000 years of entire destruction of our structure, our values did not get destroyed. Yeah, you can drain our riches. You can drain our resources to a great extent. You have done it already. But you cannot drain us of our vitality, the potentiality, the inherent ability of an average Indian, which gets settled into our genes through tens and tons of thousands of years of civilization. Civilization through time makes races refined. I'm not using the word race in scientific sense. I'm using it in the rhetoric sense. Civilizations through time makes a society refined of purity beyond the imagination of uncivilized minds. Uncivilized here I mean unrefined minds. You still resort to lies and deceit. You still resort to treachery, and you consider as successful. Temporary success, obviously. You don't have to learn from Buddha momentariness. So look at NATO. Go on. Time is not a knife edge. Time is not a knife edge. It goes forward. It had not been a knife edge in the past. Bharat had come to this stage what you see today. That's why you're scared. You don't want Bharat to progress. You don't want Bharat to become rich. You don't want Bharat to become self-sufficient. You don't want Bharat to become popular because of one fundamental mistake that you people do, that you think that Bharat will act as you would have acted in similar situations. We don't underestimate Bharat. We are beyond this kind of pettiness. We have long transcended it. Transcendentality is something which is not given in your civilization. We have long transcended this kind of pettiness, debased existence. And you try your best. No matter what harm comes to us, you can only materially try to destroy us, but certainly not spiritually. Spiritually, people are highly impoverished, with hardly any redemption in sight. You can only materially attempt to trouble us. Now you can't just destroy us anymore. No harm. So long as we are spiritually immensely rich, all these 1,000 years of domination, we still remain as Bharat. We still remain as Hindus. And we still want to go from India to Bharat. Go on. It's not the arrogance of Bharat. It's our faith in ourselves and the trust in goodwill of many people among Europeans. The entire Europe is not unrefined, it can't be unrefined. But the percentage of refined humans shall be less, that's it. So, go on. We will still have friends. We will still have a very noble people among your own society. Mentally being with us, we don't want anything else. We don't want anything. We had the strength long before to say that I don't want anything. We have this Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh and we have many Swayamsevaks. A good amount of Swayamsevaks are capable of saying, no, nahi chahiye. I don't want anything. There are many like that. Maybe there are people who are self-oriented, making benefits. Maybe such characters are all over, who feel themselves as something. There are people like that all around. But then there are also people who would say Rashtraya Swaha Idam Namama. We shall meet again. Namaste. Jai Bharat. Jai Sri Ram.